This video has been classified by the ABC as PG.
Meet the Catholic Church, owners of a global child sex abuse scandal. In the past 50 years, around 30,000 people in 25 countries have reported abuse by Catholic priests. Church officials stand accused of failing to report cases to secular authorities. In a recent letter of apology to Irish Catholics, Pope Benedict XVI said fast-paced change and secularisation has led to moral decline, blaming modern society. But the Church's own paper trail shows it has known about and failed to deal with the problem for 2,000 years. The first recorded link between priests and paedophilia can be found in a manual for church officials from around AD 60 called Didache. Older than the New Testament, it made the rule clear: thou shalt not seduce young boys. In 309, the Church's Council of Elvira, which dealt with issues of clerical marriage and celibacy, said, those who sexually abuse boys may not commune, even when death approaches. In the 8th century, the penitential of St. Bede, a renowned scholar and monk, argued that clerics sodomizing children should be punished. In 1051, St. Peter Damian wrote the Book of Gomorrah, which complained of rampant child abuse and attempts to hide it by church superiors. The book was addressed to Pope Leo IX, who reacted by punishing only the worst of serial sex abusers and arguing that abuse was a spiritual issue, not a criminal one. In 1140, a canon lawyer known as Gratian of Bologna called for pedophile priests to be put before secular courts. In 1568, Pope Pius V acknowledged the problem in the papal order the Herendum, calling for pedophile priests to be charged. In 1741, Pope Benedict XIV wrote the definitive church document on child sex abuse, the Sacramentum Penitentiae. He recommended the problem be dealt with internally. Historians of the Church say that by the 17th century, a system of promoting and moving priests to avoid scandal had developed. In recent times, church laws passed in 1917 and 1962 called for cases to be handled in secret, with no requirement to report offenders. In 2001, head of the Holy Office and future Pope, Cardinal Ratzinger, argued abuse allegations should be dealt with under the Church's greatest level of secrecy, that of pontifical secret. This week, the Vatican pointed to guidelines created in 2003, but unfortunately not circulated, requiring offending priests to be reported to police. A small step forward, or further evidence of bureaucratic failure? The Catholic Church, owners of a so-called modern problem that goes back 2,000 years. Big on sin, big on guilt, not so big on confession.